Welcome, foolish mortals. I know this is kind of an out of habit live stream for me, but I am going through and working on some stuff in the room, and I thought I might as well just let you guys watch along with me while I open some stuff, work on rearranging the back here. I've still got some stuff on the base down on this level that I'd like to fix. And if I find something better to put up in here, I will. But so you're going to see me up and about, moving around. You may see some stuff for future videos. I'm actually off tomorrow, so I may do 4 or 5 new videos. And then you'll see some of the stuff that's going to come up. Hey, Brandon, what's up? Where are you at now? What's your subscriber count? Hey, Rolando. And if as I'm going through this stuff, if anybody wants to see anything a little better than what I show, let me know, and I'll be glad to pull it out and show it to you. Or if you see anything on the wall you want to see, anything like that, this is kind of just a very, very loose stream tonight. Usually I don't do it at night, but I've had to work 2 a.m. to 2 p.m. the last 3 nights. And so I took a little nap when I came home today. And so now I'm awake. And so I figure I'd get something done, Hey, Gap, what is up? How you doing? Oh, we got to get you off that, man. Somebody go over and subscribe to Brandon. Get him off that 666 number. Jeez.
Oh my, 666. That's not a very good number at all.
So, I've already popped open a couple boxes. I've got some other stuff back here. I pulled out some boxes from the garage to look through. That's where I've got these color forms from. I pulled out some Battlestar Galactica stuff I wanted to look at that I forgot I owned. So there's all kinds of stuff. One of the first things I got recently is I collect the Mirrorverse stuff. And so I've got Baloo and a fractured Sully. And then I still need to get, there's a Donald Duck. And I picked up the genie from this set. And there's some Maleficent, I think. So once I do get the Maleficent, I'll probably do a small video of wave 2 of these. I don't know if this is going to survive because they don't even have the game out here yet in America. But McFarlane is pretty good about keeping things going even after they have worn out their welcome, really. So that's good. As far as the color forms, pulled these out not too long ago. Want to get them on a shelf. There's his the California Raisins. I got a Barbie one. Battlestar Galactica. The Gremlins. And Mork and Mindy. Nanu. So I'm probably just going to stick these on a shelf, kind of, let's see. What happens if I go this way? See these Battlestar Galactica? Where's my finger at? There we are. See these Battlestar Galactica puzzles? Probably going to stick them over there somewhere. Just because they're. I'll open the gap if you want to see it. Hang on a second. Let me. And these are actually a magic transfer. So they're kind of like rub and plays. They're not real color forms. But you can see they've never been used. Hey, Monkey Jeebus, how you doing? And then you get these little cards. They're kind of like dolls. I can't remember, you know what I mean. But, you're supposed to connect them together. it's a neat little set. It's nowhere near as cool as normal color forms, which, you know, you get the Mork and Mindy one, and it's basically got Mork and Mindy and their apartment. The thing with color forms is after a while they don't stick anymore. So I don't know how to fix that. I don't know if you wash this down, it would come back, because it doesn't feel like it has any of the stuff on it anymore. And then you can see all the color forms have fallen off of these because they just don't have any backs. And for some reason, there's a Miss Piggy in here. So I don't know why. But so it's got a Miss Piggy and Miss Piggy's dress, and then a whole bunch of stuff for Mork and Mindy. So normal color forms were cool. I do have some more of these somewhere, but I'll get them all together at some point and go from there. Hey, Tez, what's up? Oh, nice. I am at work, but also I'll try and drop by. So I got that box out because I was really trying to get to this old Battlestar Galactica stuff that I have. This is Science and Fantasy. This is from October 1978. And it even has an ad for the toys on the back. So I might look through these on a stream if you guys are interested. This is also from November 78. The premiere movie that was then cut into 3 episodes of Battlestar Galactica cost $20 million. You know, which was an outrageous amount of money at that time. This is a preview magazine. This is from December of 78. So we got October, November, and December. This is Weird Worlds #1. This is just a different comic or magazine. I mean, it's got stuff in it from Battlestar and a little bit of Doctor Who, some Doctor from D&D, Star Trek, all kinds of stuff. And then I got a hardback of the storybook, which says everybody. All the story from the original. And then I got a hardback, and I also got a paperback version of it. So this was called the Battlestar Files, Cylon Attack. This is a cool magazine. And then if you remember Dynamite magazine, it was kind of a teen magazine. I'm not really sure. I remember it being like more like Teen Beat and stuff, but it's got Battlestar Galactica. This was called the TV Chariot. This was an independent thing, and basically it just had a whole bunch of pictures and stuff in it, press kits, that kind of thing. And then last up is a nifty holder for paper. I love that it has Boomer on the front and not just Starbuck and Apollo. You don't get a lot of stuff. It's got Colonel Ty on the back. So that's cool. There is some, I looked through it, and I hadn't looked through it in years. There's some interesting stuff in here. It's kind of weird, but I remember Teen Beat and stuff like that. Hey, Canadian Blu-ray. Good. Now that I'm off work and I can get some sleep, and just going through some stuff, and might play with the wall a little bit here. I did get the newest set. This is definitely going to be a video. I got the newest set of Marvel in today. Wolverine and Green Goblin. Thor. And I really love Thor's packaging. That's just beautiful. Yeah, Teen Beat and Tiger Beat. Yeah. Yes, there is. I have a pop up book. I don't know where it is though. I think there's at least one. There might be two. So, hey, SpongeBob, what's up? SpongeBob, where's me money? Here's the thing. And Mr. Fantastic and Venom. This was a really, really, really good wave. It's I don't know if it's bigger than the others, but it seems to be. Here's Black Widow again. Great packaging. It sells. It sold me just for that. And then a great Falcon, classic Falcon. So, and then in that box, I got a Motu figure. I got Sunman. Had to get Sunman. I still think they could have taken his little thing off and put it back behind him. I know it's kind of part of the figure, but I still think it kind of it makes the packaging odd. But yeah, now the Fantastic Four is complete. So that's pretty cool. I think there's a Doctor Doom. I honestly don't remember. Yeah, I might actually set up some stuff so you can see it on the table and actually flip through each of these magazines. I found some old Tomart's action figure guides and some toy fairs and stuff. And I thought about doing that too, just because they're really cool and it's cool to see older stuff again. So yeah, I love these. I don't, I'm never going to open them, but they look great on the package. The packaging is beautiful. It's going to, they'll look great hung up eventually. Oh, wow. That HasLab Galactus has got to be expensive. Is that even shipped yet? What up? How you doing? Yeah. Well, and especially when now that McFarlane is putting out Superpowers packaged figures, that guy's a jerk. He suckers me in. I don't collect McFarlane. And of course, now you see I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them up here because I got them for $5.49 a piece. I can't. Part of my collection is I have a hard time giving up clearance stuff. Hey, Brandon, what's up?
Hello.
Rick, how you guys doing?
Good. How you guys doing? I like the retros.
Yeah, I mean, they're. I kind of wish that they do some DC ones like this.
Well, that's the McFarlane ones are like that, but they're about half inch taller, like the DC Superpowers from the 80s.
Yeah, those the comic pack ones.
No, not those are little 2.5 inches.
Yeah,
with a comic book, right? Which comic book is the collectible part because it's reissues of some cool comics. But no, McFarlane is doing like the 4-inch Superpowers on the blue.
Oh, I thought those were 6 inches. I thought they were normal size McFarlanes.
They're to scale with the original Superpowers.
Oh,
which is really good. He did the right thing.
No, he didn't. I don't want to buy them.
I actually do. Like, those would be the first McFarlanes I would buy.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon, what's up? How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Not a whole lot, but I can hear you pretty good.
Okay.
What you got there?
Golden Cluxton.
Oh, that is a good set. That has got a lot of really great cartoons on it.
I have the evil number.
So how many hours of that? How many hours is that set?
36 hours.
Wow.
Okay.
Page punchers. Yeah, that's what those are called. I haven't seen him yet. I don't know if I'm going to buy him or not, but we'll see.
Do you think there's any cartoons that we have seen more than the Looney Tunes cartoons in our whole life?
I don't think so. For me, it would be Scooby-Doo, but Yeah.
Okay.
Apart from Scooby
Yeah,
Doo,
I
I
would
think
think.
Looney Tunes, because we watched them for what, an hour and a half every Saturday, and they just repeated for years.
Well, I'm trying to think which cartoons were on every day. Like even like Looney Tunes, I think was always on like every morning, kind of like Sesame
I had to put my
Street
iPad in the
and
charger.
Cool.
I had to put my iPad in the charger since it was only at 5%.
Yeah.
Do you even do salad videos?
Sure, SpongeBob. There's a link at the top. Oh, let me put that link in again, and you can. I don't know if you can see it on Twitter. I mean on Twitch, but there's the link again, and you can go ahead and pop in.
oh,
Do you even do
can they
salad
join in
videos?
on Twitch as well? You know,
I don't know. We're about to find out.
interesting.
All right, Brandon. What you were saying, Brandon?
Do you even do salad videos?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so. Monkey Jeebus, where are you at? Because I know I haven't seen him around here yet. I might go for a toy hunt Friday, but tomorrow I want to get some stuff done. I want to keep working on this wall. I got to get stuff done that I haven't been able to get to do.
Yeah, what are you changing? What are you taking down?
I've already moved a ton of stuff and added a whole bunch of stuff. The very bottom row down here is kind of, it's not, it was just a placeholder. So I'm going to go through and move some stuff around in there and make it all the way up.
Oh, I see some Legos in the bottom there, right?
At the moment, it's got a Millennium Falcon carrying case, some Potter Lego, a Back to the Future set, that Tron free pack,
Can you hear me?
kind of miscellaneous junk.
Right to the floor.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
we can hear you, Brandon.
cool.
Are you gonna watch that one today?
I mean, I only want one of them.
Yeah. What are you doing on Saturday?
I got no plans.
I
Yeah.
do full pumpkin for meals on Saturday mornings
Yeah.
at 9 o'clock Saturday morning.
9 o'clock Saturday, you're going to watch some? That's
Oh,
cool.
perfect.
Upload it and put it up for Saturday.
Yeah. Hey, sleeping, how's it going?
Do you do salad videos?
Hey, what's up, SpongeBob?
Hello.
That answers the question of whether or not people can join from Twitch. So, yeah. The question of
Do you do salad videos?
I have something very nice to show.
Yeah.
I have something very nice to show.
Yeah.
You think to me?
Hey,
Hey,
what do
Woody.
I got my Toy Story 4
you?
40. I got my Toy Story 4.
You think to me?
Brandon, I can't hear you very well. You're starting to break up. Oops.
Wait, I'm gonna go grab.
I think I lost him. Oh well. We'll try and get him back here in a minute.
So you got some Presto Magics, or what are those called?
These were color forms.
Color forms, okay.
And then kind of the Battlestar one was kind of like a Presto Magic.
Yeah, that's what I remember playing with.
Yeah.
I just love the artwork on those ones. So I remember I for sure remember the Return of the Jedi, Jabba's one, and an Empire one. And I don't know, I might have had like Welcome Back Kotter or some crazy TV show, Happy Days or something.
Yeah.
Because I was really young when I had those, like younger than 10 years old, I would think.
Yeah.
I would love to. I've seen them at a couple toy shows for like,
oh no, they've added a
$40.
Trek.
So
Is it classic Trek or Next Generation? Nope, we lost SpongeBob too.
Oh, those mini TVs. I
Those
don't have
little
any
mini
of those.
TVs. You know, they never. Harry, I think he's back. You back,
They're expensive
SpongeBob?
here.
I have something else to show.
Sure. What you got?
This is my 50th anniversary at Mickey Mouse from Disney World.
Nice.
That's cool.
Is that a? That's not a pop. Is it just a thing for the 50th?
Yeah, I kept it on my shelf. I haven't taken it off since.
That is cool.
I kept it with my Funko Pops.
I have a whole
Did you
bunch
have to
of
go to-
50th anniversary Funko Pop ones, but I didn't pick that up when I was down in Florida. I don't know if I saw that.
Yeah, someone in my family went down and they got this for me.
That is pretty
Very
cool.
nice.
Yeah. I got
So
to go.
what Funkos do you collect? Just Disney, or
Oh, I was gonna go grab them.
grab a few? We love Funko.
I saw today a Funko Pop Jurassic display in my Walmart's like DVD section.
Yeah.
I haven't into that corner of the store in a long time, so I went to look and they had a bunch of Funko Pops and stuff that I never saw before.
There's a snake in my boot. Target went all out for Jurassic Park because they've got those like 2-packs, like the movie scenes that they do.
With
There's like
trucks or whatever
different ones, and they're all exclusive to them. They've got a whole bunch of dinosaurs.
I saw big, like T-Rex kind of pops, and then a few of the characters. And they just got a big little palette with all the masks and a bunch of the dinosaurs.
Yeah,
but none of those like the Black Series style, like
the Hammond collection.
Yeah, the Hammond collection. None of those.
Yeah.
Those are only at Toys R Us here that I've seen.
I think we've had 2 or 3 of the dinosaurs, and then we've had Jeff Goldblum, and that's about it for the Hammond collection. I don't know why they're only releasing one figure at a time.
I do like the movies, but I was a little old to get into the toys in the 90s, so I do appreciate them though. Like, who doesn't?
I do have some of the Kenner ones, but I didn't pick up very many of the dinosaurs. I don't know why, because the dinosaurs.
Yeah, you would think that would be the best one, the first thing you get, right?
Yeah. So I don't have any idea. Gab says it's classic Trek, so I might have to go online and look at those. I know they're fairly expensive, but.
Did you watch all of the new Star Trek show?
I don't watch any new Star Trek.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I don't. I don't watch Strange New Worlds or Picard or Discovery or Lower Decks. I don't watch any of that.
Is it Strange New Worlds? That's the series.
I've
heard nothing but good things about that one.
I have heard lots of good things. I don't particularly care for the JJ verse, and the more they continue to change, the more it upsets me. And now that they've actually bumped into Kirk and are changing some things from the classic show, it's like, well, I understand this is the JJ verse, and I hear nothing but good things about the show. I really do.
Yeah, I heard there's time travel.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. There's always
Star Trek and Stranger Things. And hey, did you catch the end of the Miss Marvel series?
I haven't watched any of that yet either.
Actually, it's pretty good, man. Like,
I've been working too much, so I haven't done Stranger Things yet, and I haven't done Miss Marvel.
I haven't done Stranger Things, but the Miss Marvel one I've been watching every week. And I think there's 6 episodes. First 2 or 3, I'm like, hey, this is pretty cool. It's original. I like the New Jersey vibes, the Bon Jovi music. It was colorful. It had a little bit of animation thrown in there in the credits, so it was pretty cool. And then it kind of got boring for a couple episodes, and then it just ended.
Seems to be the Marvel thing.
I just watched
the episodes are good.
Finale today.
The episodes are boring, and then the last 2 episodes are really good.
And in the finale today, I heard.
It's yeah.
I just heard the music. The music came on at one part of the movie or the show.
So this is how they're introducing mutants, or because she's.
I don't want to be the spoiler, but I don't want to be the spoiler of it, but you know.
Oh, I already know what happens in the show. Nobody else does.
Well, it's not a big spoiler. The dude says to her, "Oh, there's something different about you, like you're mutated," and then you hear a little quiet song, and then you just
bastardizing that song and everything they can because they know it'll make
Kevin
people like,
Feige knows this one. So I don't know if that means she is the first mutant in the MCU.
that would be kind of cool. It would be an interesting way to introduce at least some mutants.
Because in the Doctor Strange movie, which I didn't love, but still watched it,
Yeah.
it was free. They played that little note when Professor X rolled out, and I thought that was the best part of the whole movie.
Yeah, they should have, but Marvel likes to kill off their villains for some reason. And if you think about it, there's only a couple of villains that have gotten to survive. Everybody else dies, and I think that's not a good idea.
I haven't seen Thor, but I do know what happens.
Yeah,
Because I'm a sucker. And I wanted to know what the
I
post-credit
just know
scenes
enough
were.
people who have seen it already that went day one.
Did you see it?
I didn't know. I haven't had time.
No, I haven't seen it either. I just read what the post-credit scenes were, so in a way it spoiled the movie.
Oh yeah, I have people at work who went and saw it day one.
But I like
do you
Taika
care?
Waititi
I was like,
a
no, I
lot.
don't care. You can tell
And I've
me.
enjoyed every one of his movies he's ever made, so
Yeah.
I think I'll like it no matter what.
Oh, I'm sure I'll like it because I mean I know there's a lot of people who have been complaining that it's getting a little too silly, that somehow they're taking away something from Thor by making him like the butt of the jokes and stuff, which that's okay. Marvel has its own humor, but
Well, I think Taika brings his own flavor of this humor, which already exists. There's plenty of humor in the MCU from Iron Man through all the movies, but
yeah, he
I
just
think
dials
Taika
it up a
brings
little bit to
Guardians 2 was one of the funniest ever.
his he adds cheese.
Yes.
Where Marvel is funny, when Tiki does a movie, he adds just a little bit of cheese.
Exactly. I like that.
So I picked these up. It's a
Oh, nice.
Mickey's Christmas Carol glass.
Is that from like the 80s?
Yeah, 82.
From a restaurant or the parks? From
This
the
is from
restaurant?
McDonald's.
It is. Okay. It seems familiar.
And then this was from Swenson's, which is a ice cream parlor, and it's so
I remember also getting you mentioned Battlestar Galactica. I remember Battlestar Galactica glasses at some point. I never see them.
Figure out how to display all of them because I'm so afraid of them falling.
Say mine are wrapped up in a box.
Yep, mine are in a box. My Star Trek ones, my Star Wars ones, the rest of these. I mean, I've got. Remember when? Yeah, you're old enough. Remember when Welch's jelly used to come in little collector jars, and it had like Archie and Looney Tunes and all that kind of stuff on it. Did you guys have those up there?
We probably did, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Like, I remember the toys that came in my Shreddies box, like the Tron pencil holder and the little Frisbee discs, and that's what I remember. Shreddies toys.
I have a couple Shreddies, but not a whole lot because we didn't have that cereal down here.
Yeah, I think I had Shreddies because it was the cheapest. I could be wrong, but
I got some more McFarlane that I don't collect.
On sale?
Yeah. Well, these were 50% off. And it's the new wave with the Frost King.
Yeah, he's got the second best sculptors in the toy game.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Four Horsemen guys. I don't know if you've seen any of those Mythic Legions toys and played with them in your hands, Chris.
I haven't seen any of them. I've been thinking about getting some of the skeletons. Dude,
they're by far what's the words I'm looking for? They're basically the best and well-made, sculpted, painted, posable toys ever.
Yeah.
That's why they cost $40, $50, $80. But my buddy has them. He has all of them. And we go play with them. Like he lets me hold them and play with them, and I freaking love them. I just can't afford them.
Yeah. Yeah, every so often I'll see them. They'll release army builders.
Yes,
I mean,
they're doing it now again.
So sometimes
And what they're really good at is the way they reuse all their parts.
Yeah.
And paint them differently and flock them or make them metallic or
yuck.
Uh-oh.
I hate peanuts.
My cat loves them.
They get everywhere.
Hey, G-Force. Gap.
They get they're of course static cleaned.
Ooh, it must be a collectible.
This is from Brandon.
Oh, books.
Yeah, comics. I think that's all that's in here.
So I saw Super John picked up some toys at least 2 or 3 times on the Whatnot yet. And I haven't, the 5 or 6 or 10 times I've searched Whatnot, I've seen no upcoming sales that included vintage toys. So I guess you got to be on the ball.
Well, it's hard to.
You can't search the same way you can on eBay.
I don't know where my. No, and I don't like that. That's the one thing I really don't like. I don't know what I did with my phone. Because I search for action figures.
Same here.
And then you have to go in, and some of the sellers, like Brandon does, well, there's a little button that says store. Then you can open that up and you can see everything they're listing. And some of them just have they're just going to have a garage sale. And so they'll say, older figures or Marvel, $5, starting at $5. And you have no clue what's going to be in that.
No, if it's not in the thumbnail picture, then I'll scroll right by it.
Yeah. And so that's the guy me and John found. He was just kind of like, it's just a bunch of figures that he has. And I have to stay away from him. I have to, because it's just too much. I got some Voltron 3.75s. I got a Clash of the Titans. I got 3 or 4 Thundercats in incredible condition.
Nice.
What else did I get from him? A whole bunch of loose, just normal Star Wars figures, not vintage, but like Power of the Force and stuff.
Okay.
Power of the Jedi, I mean. And, I got a bag of like 6 of them for $3. And so I have a whole bunch of those. I don't even honestly know what I got from Brandon.
Yeah, I was talking earlier with a couple different people about I have more fun going out looking for the vintage toys and treasures than I do going toy hunting at the toy store or Walmart.
Yeah. Like
I never find anything at Walmart.
I was telling Joey, I can't find anything.
No, I never
watch these videos with sleeping, and he's got handfuls of new toys. And it's like, why is the East Coast getting all this? I mean,
yeah, my videos will be the most boring toy store hunts ever.
Well, and mine are. And that's kind of why I stopped doing them, because I don't want to waste people's time. There's no point in, sure, it's fun to go out and see, but if you're just looking at the exact same stuff from the last time I went out, that's not fun. I could
put them all together and make an hour-long video of me finding nothing.
Yeah.
And one day I'll find that Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And you guys have to watch my 3-hour-long video to the end.
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah, but somebody will be a jerk and be like, just skip to 39.8. Yeah. And that's where he finds Bigfoot. That jerk would be me. All right, what did I get from Brandon? If you do get stuff from Brandon on Whatnot, he wraps stuff incredibly well.
Good stuff.
I tease him that he wraps stuff like my aunt.
I like to think I do.
She'd like to. She uses like
enough stuff in my day.
Thing of.
Today, usual Mike, super usual Mike chat.
Hey, usual Mike, what's up?
Hope you're having a good summer there, bud.
It's winter.
Or is it not summer there? It's winter there. I don't know.
It is winter.
It's upside down world.
Yeah, it's all upside down.
What's your newest toy, Mike? I haven't seen a video in a few days.
Yeah, I got to go in and catch up on all his news. because he was showing some. I saw a couple of little clicks, but I haven't gotten to get in there yet.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of my usual Mike News.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's where that's where I see everything.
One of the first people I ever subscribed to.
And thank you, Mike. I don't. Let me see if I've still got that video. Hey, I do.
Go.
Very Jurassic Park.
I just watched the newest Jurassic Park the other night too.
What'd you think of that?
I thought it was the same as the first two, so I was entertained.
It's hard to come up with something new when it's really just dinosaurs chasing people.
I like to
kind of
see
been
the
the
main
same
character die after 20 years.
Do what?
Die. Like,
who died?
The only people that no one dies. That's what I mean. Like they brought back all the old cast, except for the one guy who actually died in real life, Hammond.
Yeah.
Right? And they're all still alive at the end. I'm like, oh really? So there's no
That's
finality.
I don't want him to do a fucking Disney Star Wars thing where they kill the main characters off.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just like, they're not done, is what it means. They're gonna keep going.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see because they said this is
the dinosaurs are so
Jurassic
free.
era. So are they moving to like Cretaceous Park, or because I don't know what happened. I don't know how they wrapped up all the DNA stuff from the second sequel.
They kind of didn't. It's all still
floating.
Yeah, they're still walking the earth. Like,
well, yeah, but what about her being part dinosaur? The little girl.
Oh, well, she is. Yeah, she's a clone of a human.
Yeah.
So, and that's the whole movie's about protecting her.
Yeah.
So, and it's not like she has a superpower or nothing. She's just, I guess, in movie land, the first person they ever cloned.
Ooh, that sounds nice, Mike.
15 degrees. Oh, life is rough, eh?
Well, that's 15 Celsius, so that's what, about 50?
No, it's 50.
Well, 0 is freezing, right? For them, I don't know what for Fahrenheit. That's
like it's 24 degrees here. I can't believe it's actually colder in Australia at any time of the year. Is it really?
Well, it's winter there.
Okay,
I don't know what it is here. It's, let me see what I got. Where is the weather? Doop.
I don't know the imperial weather system.
Yeah,
well, I kind of do, but I like to act stupid.
We don't hail for all that matrix stuff.
Why is it that America is the only country in the world that is not metric when it comes to certain things?
They decided that it would be too costly to change all the signs.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what the reasoning was.
They decided that in 1972?
Yeah, Carter tried to get us onto the metric system. And what they decided was that they could do it on stuff that like milk cartons. And
it's on liquid
metric
stuff,
system in math
beer and science. That's all in milliliters, right?
Yeah, you get both. So you can get a gallon of milk or whatever.
Yeah.
But they said that it would cost too much to change all, like every mile on every road has a mile marker.
Yep.
So you would have to change that to kilometers, and it would double the amount of those. So they just
that would make sign people a bunch of money.
Yeah.
And I used to be a sign guy. I still
So when you go down to near the border in near Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, within about, I think, 30 or 40 miles of the border, it switches to, so it shows both.
Yeah. We, in some places in Canada, we have both as well. And I think a lot of the border towns, like even in Washington State, New York State, or any states that kind of border Canada, I think they do have, let's call them bilingual signs.
Yeah.
Much like your car speedometer says both on it, and that's sold in North America. It still
I got some really kick-ass shit.
They did. Let's see.
Oh no! See, where do I put these? Going to break them.
At least they're empty.
They are empty. Okay. So this is Detective Comics 1027.
Sweet. I like those blank covers.
Yeah. And then this is Batman Superman World's Finest with Batgirl and Supergirl on it. This is Batman the Detective #4. I think that's Girl Robin down at the bottom down there. But again, I'll never read these. I just love the covers. And here's the Batman.
You don't read them?
Nope. I haven't read a comic in probably 10 or 15 years.
No, I think I've read every comic I've ever owned.
No, I have thousands of comics that I've never read.
Yeah, you got a bunch. I don't have any now.
The Batman 121, it's got a really kick-ass Batmobile on it. Usual Mike says it's 59 degrees there. Oh, Gotham by Gaslight. I have read that, but that was back in the day. That's a great comic. And then I got this, the Joker 80th anniversary with, I don't know this character. She's a new character of some kind. And then I got Full Circle. I've read that.
That's a good cover.
And I may pop this open just because now I'm going to have to go find more of them. It's Batman in the Shadow.
Well, are you a member of the digital comic thing?
No, I don't. I don't do digital shit. Only movies.
I can say that'd be one way to read all those comics you're never going to read.
Yeah, but I don't do that either. So it's
I didn't try the description. I
me.
tried reading a couple of comics on my iPad.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah, I like turning the pages when I do read them. Hey Gary, how's it going?
Hey
Thanks
Gary,
for
good to see you.
man. Yeah, I got I got this. Oh. There's 3 more like this that I got. My comic book shop was like, hey, I got a whole bunch of Star Trek comics. Do you want them? And I was like, sure. And he was like, okay, $35 for like, I don't know, 50 Trek comics. So
will you ever read them?
no, probably not. Because a lot of it's JJ verse, but I'll go through and read the DS9 ones, and I'll read the ones with Q.
Yeah,
so
I've always liked that Q character.
I love Q.
I remember he was on the soap opera my mom watched, Days of Our
Oh
Lives,
yeah, Days of Our Lives.
when I was growing up. He's probably still on it now, for all I know.
No, I don't think so. I don't remember what happened to him. But
I remember
the only reason I might watch Picard season 2.
I remember I turned on to it like during COVID over the past 3 years, and literally like 4 of the cast members were there, like in this early 80s.
Oh yeah,
I'm
think
like, oh my
Susan
God.
Lucci is still on All My
I
Children.
love Marlena and Stefano and
Oh yeah, same story.
Roman. I'm like, Patch, that's the guy. A guy who wore a patch on his face. Jackson, get down. Get down.
Okay.
Freaking soap
The next
operas.
box. Oof.
I'm just cleaning up this.
For your lightsaber?
Yeah, I've been watching so many hours of research, Chris, of the parts I want to get.
Yeah.
And then I jumped in the rabbit hole. I'm like, okay, now what parts do I need to build Obi-Wan and Darth Vader? Yeah, those parts are actually up untainable, some of them.
Yeah.
But this one, very obtainable to build this using the original parts.
Yeah. Punchline. That's right. Thank you, Gary.
Oh, is that a Batman villain?
Well, it's like the new Harley Quinn.
Oh, the girl.
Yeah, because Harley's kind of doing her own thing in the DC world. So she's off turning every female villain in the world lesbian. So
Yeah, she's a big cartoon star now.
oh, that cartoon is hilarious.
I heard it's real dirty too.
It's very dirty and it's kind of violent. And I don't like her outfit. I don't mind that it's not the animated series one, but I mean, she's a doctor for God's sakes.
Yeah,
Oh.
I do prefer the, you know, the jester outfit.
Yeah, or if they'd find something in between, but we call that outfit a Harley Quinn because it's from the Arkham games and stuff. Oh, okay, I know what this is.
And I really like the ladies that cosplay in that outfit.
Well, yeah, I don't mind the cosplay at all. So this is wave 2 of the Princess Bride figures.
Yeah, I saw it in the store and it was gone the next day.
So this is Fetchick with a cloak, which looks almost identical to the other one, except the face sculpt is a little better.
It's almost a Bigfoot, Chris.
It is almost a Bigfoot.
That's awesome. Yeah, I got a couple Andres.
Well, McFarlane had these for 50% off.
Oh, no way, really?
Yeah.
Gotta love me some Andre action.
Nice.
Who doesn't need big 8 feet tall men in their shorts?
Well, Inigo Montoya is pretty bloody.
Oh, that's second wave, eh?
Mm-hmm. And then this is Wedding Dress Buttercup.
I wonder what's different with the Andre figure.
He comes with a cloak, and the head's different.
It is different head too. Okay.
Yep. And then the Dread Pirate Roberts. He's bloodied.
Great movie.
Oh yeah. And Vincini. He comes with a couple cups.
Yeah, I met him in Vancouver. I didn't pay. I didn't get his autograph, but I did. Just go up to him and say hello. I'm a big fan of your work.
Wallace Shaw is the nicest guy. I think last time I met him, I got 2 or 3 things autographed, and he was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Why would anyone want 3 of my autographs?" I said, "Because I have to have the Grand Negus."
He does a lot of cartoons as well, right? Yeah.
Huh?
He does a lot of cartoon voices as well.
Oh yeah. So I got Vincini, I got the Grand Negus, and I got Rex. And so I got Toy Story, DS9, and Princess Bride.
And what's cool about him, being a cartoon voice actor, but he's also like an actual actor, and that's how I know him, right? Like,
oh yeah,
even in the Young Sheldon series, he's a freaking brilliant actor.
He's great in that. I was so happy to see him.
And the grandma's another great actress.
They are normal McFarlane size gap, except for Andre, who's scaled up, of course.
Yeah, I think 7 inches, right?
Yeah, 7 inch. And then Andre's probably 9-ish, you think?
He's massive, man.
He's just massive. So sadly, I think these are the only 2 set waves we're going to get, because really, I don't understand why they didn't do the Prince Humperdinck and they didn't do the.
Yeah, there's a couple of characters they could have done. Yeah,
there's
instead of redoing all the same characters.
Yeah, well, reuse molds for the most part.
Yeah,
their heads are different. There's enough different about them that I'm happy with them. But
yeah, McFarlane's not afraid to make new molds.
No,
at all. I
think
he's
look at
got
all those 66 Batman.
I think McFarlane, he's a pretty smart guy. I think he has special ways with his licensing. I think he's a little different than Hasbro's and Mattel's because he's not a big manufacturer. He's just he's a businessman. So I don't think he pays license fees the same way that Hasbro has to for like Marvel and Disney, and because he deals with smaller kind of licenses in a way, separate of DC.
Yeah, apart from DC, if you think about it, he's got what, The Witcher? and
I think
Batman.
they kind of get half of the profit, is what I'm kind of saying.
Yeah.
Like,
And
that's why he's got so
Mortal
much
Kombat.
product. He has more product than Hasbro, and he's a dude from New Westminster, Canada. Like, he's an artist. He draws cartoons. Like, he's a super good artist. But now he's an Empire guy. But he's still a small business guy. Like, so I think he's.
I would like him. I was very afraid when he picked up like Disney.
Yeah, those turned out really good.
I love these. I really hope. I don't know why the game isn't here yet. There's now 2 waves of figures and no game to support.
Is it a video game?
Yeah, it's a video game. It's an app. It's a phone game.
Oh, really? Okay.
And I don't know why we haven't gotten that yet. It's out in Asia.
Oh, no way.
So I don't know, but I would like him to do more movie figures and stuff, kind of like he used to do. But a lot of those licenses are tied up with like NECA and stuff, So he'd have to do them in a different size or, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes he just comes up with a weird scale, like those retro Batman. I don't get that 5-inch scale. And when you're saying, when I first heard of those DC superpowers coming out, I had a strange feeling they were going to be that weird 5-inch, 5.5-inch scale that fits nothing in your collection. But I'm happy that they are the 4-inch kind of retro size. That
is one thing that like Playmates holds on to, is that weird 5-inch scale. And I've heard that the next generation figures have started hitting some places.
The new Playmate ones?
Yeah. So
yeah, it's nice to see them get that license to toys again. Like,
I
they
can't
made it what it was.
I mean, it's been. I mean, we're on what, season 4 of Discovery, and the only thing for it is 2 Mego figures and 2 Funkos. That's it.
Right?
There's no other toys.
I didn't even know they made a second season for that show. I thought it.
Yeah, it's on season. I think they just finished season 4.
That's the one with the black chick, right?
Yeah, with Michael Burnham, I think is.
I think I did watch the full first season, and I'm like, not for me.
I don't like the JJ verse, and
Picard, now I watched at least a couple episodes.
Yeah,
and the other Star Trek, I know I watched 3 or 4, and I was like, hey, this is okay. I like the actor.
Yeah, there's supposedly, I think they dumped the first episode of Strange New Worlds on YouTube, so I think I'm going to watch that. But I watched a couple episodes of Picard, didn't like it. I watched all of season 1 and part of season 2 of Discovery, and I was like, this has got to get better, because all Trek sucks. No, all Star Trek sucks for generally the first season and a half or 2 seasons.
I liked the first. I liked Orville at first, and then I kind of, But now I hear it's not.
Orville is supposed to be incredible.
I hear it's not funny anymore, though.
Funny behind it.
I liked it because of Norm Macdonald and the jokes, and it's Family Guy Peter, for crying out loud, right?
It's closer to any Star Trek than anything we've gotten in years.
It pretty much is. It has a higher budget, I think, too. What's weird is that the Orville has a higher budget than a Kenobi show, and that
we don't know that.
Oh, I guarantee you. Google the set photos for the Orville. They build all of that.
Well, Obi-Wan built an entire street section and stuff. They're reusing it. They reused part of it in Boba Fett, and they're reusing parts of it in Andor.
Yeah, that's just some plywood and some dirt. They built like
every set,
like a Star Trek ship.
Yeah, that's what Star Trek was too. Was plywood. You ever watch them tear it apart?
But now, 2022, when they build like the Orville set, much like the JJ movies that were made here, they built the Enterprise, like literally in Vancouver.
Yeah, out of plywood.
Big budget movie, right? Same with the Orville. The Orville has a bigger budget than all of the Disney Star Wars shows. I think the Mando does have the biggest budget. I think it's kind of obvious. But yeah, the Orville, like I follow them on Twitter and they share some behind the scenes stuff, and it's like they're like, yeah, we built this. Like they're bragging about it, but they're extravagant sets.
Well, that's because they're going to reuse those sets for something.
Most likely,
the next season of Orville.
Yeah, because it's the bridge of the ship, right?
Yeah, this is sad, but Eagle Moss had it coming. When your entire business model is based on classic Battlestar Galactica, Stargate, and some Trek, you're not going to get a lot. And they were so expensive. I really hope I hope they can get out of it. And I really hope that their employees who do such good work, because those things are pretty.
Is that these things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked up a couple of bags of them at Value Village, but they have no stands.
Well, they come with stands when you buy them from.
I know, but I bought them at Value Village, right?
Yeah.
So like a shuttle is fine, but most of them, you can't really display them.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that when I bought them. Of course, they're shoved in a bag, 20 for $8. So I bought them all thinking, oh wow, these are cool. I can flip these. And I'm like, they don't have any stands. They're useless. That's the company they're going out of business?
Yep. Yeah, I wanted to pick up a whole bunch of Battlestar Galactica stuff from them because they've done tons of vehicles.
Yeah, I saw they made a Land Ram. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, they've done random ships from the fleet and stuff. The ones that look like big cargo carrier.
Oh, yeah,
they've done that. They did a whole bunch. They were just too expensive.
Like these Star Trek things I picked up, I don't know what 30 of them are, dude.
Yeah.
And I think I've seen every Star Trek. I'm pretty confident I've seen every Star Trek until like this year.
Yeah.
I think I watched every Star Trek episode ever made. I'm not bragging. I'm just, it's been 50 years. But I've never seen half of these ships. I couldn't tell you half their names. That shows how much I pay attention.
They might not all be Trek. They might be some Stargate in there.
Oh, no, you're right, but I think they're all Trek. A good point. I never thought there was another license.
Yeah, there could be, because
Did you like Red Dwarf or any of that crap?
No, they didn't do any Dwarf. They did.
Well, Firefly, that'd be a cool one.
I think they did a Firefly back in the day. They used to have several other licenses.
That's the magazine subscription company, right?
Where
they shove a toy in a magazine and put it. That's not Eagle Moss.
No, if it is, it's a completely different version of it, because these ones are like $40 a piece. They're die-cast metal for the most part.
That's these. They come with magazines. They used to come with magazines. Now they sell them on
a completely different company.
No, I Googled all these and I price matched them all. They're partially die cast, but they're 50% plastic.
Well, the ones that are $50 a piece are all metal.
Yeah, that's what these are.
They're not. You just said they're not all metal.
Well, they're not all metal. Whoever told you they're all metal, they're lying. Maybe that's
Eagle Moss did on their website when they were charging us $50 a piece for them.
And these did come with a magazine.
That's either a completely different company or it's a different model version.
Well, they're made by Eagle Moss. I don't know a lot about these. I think they're big in the UK
for a couple of years. I just haven't, Yeah, they did Firefly, Tron, Alien, Predator, Doctor Who.
They're a UK company, right?
Fallout, I think so. Honestly, don't know. That could explain why they're so expensive.
Yeah, I think it's both, Chris.
Yeah, they like I said, they do normal stuff, and then if they do that bag.
Because they also did a bunch of Star Wars ships and they
do Harry Potter, The Walking Dead, Lord of the Rings.
Like, what's that other magazine subscription that you build the Knight Rider, you build the X-Wing?
I don't have any idea. It's the thing Mark does.
Yeah, that's not Eagle Moss though.
Eagle Moss does that as well, because I know they've got a Knight Rider and a Ecto 1.
Yeah.
That does that.
Yeah, that's probably why they're going out of business, because people don't want to do that anymore. I really don't know. I'm surprised when these companies can't make it. Like, what are they doing wrong?
I don't know. It could be something that they just couldn't get their stuff going.
Like I sometimes wonder how stores like Walmart stay open. I really sometimes do, man.
Walmart has $1 billion a day of business.
No, but here's just a random question for you. Do you know what a frozen shredded hash brown potato is, right?
Of course I do.
It's like a cheese grater, but they're pre-frozen.
Yeah.
So my Walmart has not had those in like 11 fucking months. Like, and I asked them, I'm like, you have every other shape of potato on sale, clearance, like hash browns, tater tots, French fries, whatever, you name it, they got it.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, we discontinued them. I'm like, why would you? How does it? I'm confused.
Well,
and this happens to me all
you're
the
looking
time.
for the great value brand, or you're looking for
Any brand whatsoever, man. I literally have to go to other stores that aren't Walmart to buy 10 or 20 grocery items now because Walmart we just stopped carrying it. Like I used to buy onion rings at Walmart because they were $4 cheaper than everywhere else. They just stopped carrying them. Well, we didn't make enough money off them, so we don't sell them anymore.
Well, yeah, that's how all business works.
No, but they did. They always sold out like every day, like of whatever.
It's whatever their inventory system tells them. If it didn't sell, I mean, that could have been just around your area. Say around my area, those onion rings never sold, and so they had to throw them away. So it's interesting. Hey, Gap, what are you on about here? Amazon stopped to get 50% off Original Enterprise and the Klingon ship. Is that for Eagle Moss? Is it now on the Amazon to pick those up? Because I would go over to Amazon and pick a few Eagle things up if they're on Amazon.
Well, maybe there's some Prime Days deals too. I had to look today for some deals on, stuff on Amazon. Nothing I needed to pay for or I needed that badly.
I got a whole bunch of stuff
today
over the past couple of days. But, I didn't get anything like Target was like, oh, here's a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to compete with Prime. And it was like, all of this is crap.
Oh, did they try?
Yeah, like they had a whole bunch of McFarlane figures on sale. But like I said, I got these for $5.49 a piece. Now they're $13.99.
Oh, okay.
It's like, well, no, this is much more than it was just the other day. And I found that on a whole bunch of stuff. So I was like, never mind. So I went over to Walmart, and Walmart's like, yeah, we don't care about Amazon. Everything's on the same sale we had already. We're not.
My Walmart now has one cash register line.
And the rest are self?
Yep. They added let's add 20 more self-checkouts to both ends of the store. And we have no more bags here in Canada either, right?
Yeah. So
the checkouts are like just empty big, robot things with a couple people standing there, and then I see like 90-year-old ladies come up with their buggy full of groceries that they spend an hour grabbing, and they literally have to scan all the shit themselves and put it in the bags that they had to bring from home. That's why I don't understand how this business stays in business, because
it's not their choice not to have bags.
Walmart's?
It
is their choice.
Your government that said they can't have bags.
No, other stores have bags. It's just, it's good for the environment. I understand. I'm talking about the employees. Like, they don't have people working there anymore, bagging your groceries and, scanning it for you. Like, a lot of 90-year-old ladies go shopping, and they have no business spending another 45 minutes bagging their own groceries. Like, I think it's ridiculous.
We've got, I think 10 self-checkout. Super Walmarts have 10 self-checkouts on each end and then 10 normal checkers in the middle.
Yeah, no, we used to have like 10 normal checkers. There's like one. They left one there for so people take pictures of it, I guess, because it's never even open.
All right, so we are going to Amazon.
Yeah, we have other stores that charge 5 cents for plastic bags now.
Yeah, we have to do that starting next year, I think.
Yeah, I will. That's a thing I will refuse to do, because if that store can't eat 5 cents, they don't get my business.
It's
Know
not
what
up
I'm
to
saying?
them.
It is up to the store. The store can
Not
pay
up to
that
the
5
store.
cents.
Here in Colorado, it has been, they have to collect it. They have to tell you that they're doing it, and then it goes right to the state. It's a tax.
Oh,
for
our money doesn't go to the state. It goes to the store. They sell the bags now. It's not a tax like you're buying a tape
Sure about
recorder.
that?
Yeah, I'm positive about it. Like, how does that help the environment when you buy plastic bags instead of banning them? Banning them helps the environment. Selling them
I
is
don't
just
really
you being
see how it
greedy.
helps the environment at all, because we're not creating the trash that's in the oceans.
No,
That's
no. I reuse all my bags anyway. They're my garbage bags.
we have for the past 40 years since we switched to plastic bags.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, oh, we're going to get rid of those. And in Colorado, they're going to, starting next year, they are not allowed to give you ketchup packets or plastic forks and spoons unless you ask for them, and napkins and little salt and pepper thingies. None of that stuff is allowed to be given out.
Well, that started here with COVID. Like, you don't get any of that stuff unless you ask for it, because it's behind the counters now. There's no hands on. Put your own ketchup and mustard on your shit.
Oh, yeah, but
Because
McDonald's
you'll get COVID,
away
right?
sauce for years. They always ask, do you want ketchup and stuff like that? And you're like, yeah, and they throw in a couple packets of ketchup.
Yeah. No, here usually the
How are
ketchup,
they
you just grab the
expect
ketchup.
you you know, Mike, how are they expect you to shop? You're supposed to bring your own bags. Well, now they've said that the bags get moisture and stuff in them, and now they're actually worse for you than the plastic bags because they make you sick, because they get stuff on your food.
The cloth bags that they make you buy,
The like cloth or the semi-plastic bags.
Yeah.
For $1 a
ones
piece.
they can charge $1 or $2 for.
Yeah.
They wait. How much would you rather make, $1 or 5 cents? So I get it. They're selling more product.
Well, like I said,
no way does it do anything to the environment.
It's
because if I throw away that half cloth, half plastic bag, it's still not going to deteriorate for 300 years.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I don't get about toys. Like, this action figure inside is made from 0 recycled anything. This packaging, including the plastic and the paper, is made of 100% recycled everything.
Yep.
Including the ink is eco solvent ink now. But like, this plastic is recycled. There's a stamp on it. It comes from recycled. So no oil was drilled to make this plastic packaging. And when I'm done with this, I take this package, I throw it in the plastic recycle bin, and it's recycled again, just like all the Coke bottles.
Yeah.
That we pay a deposit on. So why don't we pay a 10-cent deposit on this? I'm not saying I want to do that. I'm saying that's where it could go. You know, if we want to see plastic on packaging, is governments can say charge a deposit on that. Make them recycle. Like your electronics here. When you go buy electronics here, you have to pay like a 3% or 5% tax on that. And I don't get what that is, but it's just help support the companies that recycle this crap.
Yeah, because they don't make any money on their own.
That's right.
So once again, it's the government subsidizing an industry that doesn't make money.
That's true, man. So the government takes the hit.
So there are tons of Eagle Moss things on Amazon running from like $29 up to like 78 for the new Enterprise and stuff. They're pretty cool. But yeah, you're right. They all come with a little cool little stinky. But they all come in little boxes too. They're neat.
Yeah, the little boxes and stands, which stands are great for little ships. But I don't have any of these stands. That's kind of silly. And they're all clear acrylic ones that I'm looking for.
Yeah. You might be able to have somebody 3D print you some. But
I might just send these to Mark in the UK and say, here, you try and sell them.
Figure it out.
I don't want. Here's a box of Star Trek crap.
Let's see. Share screen.
I appreciate Star Trek. I don't collect anything really though. I think I'm maybe a Hot
Here's
Wheels.
they've got this Eagle Moss Aliens armored carrier. Raptor ship, that one's cool. But I like the packaging for them too. Because they come in these cool little boxes.
Yeah, I didn't have any packaging. There was some packaged ones there, but they wanted like too much money for them, so I didn't buy them.
Yeah.
Maybe these are something different. They can't be. There's no markings on them. I have to assume these are freaking Eagle Moss. But these are like 70% plastic, and they're quite fragile.
That's isn't that Stargate?
I know this is like a Klingon, right?
Yeah, that's a Klingon bird of prey.
And it has like one part's metal on it.
Yeah.
And then this is some
That's
NCC 638.
That's the Reliant class.
And the only thing metal on this is this circle part.
Yeah.
The rest is all plastic. Like a Hallmark Christmas ornament kind of plastic.
Yeah.
If that's the right word.
No, that's because these are all. That's why they're
so
expensive.
And some of these are even like this one's broken. I have to glue it back on, but that's all plastic.
Yeah.
Like a Christmas ornament. So I don't know what these are. I assume they're all Eagle Moss. Yeah, I got like 25 of them.
Yeah, see, they do produce the plasticky ones. Those do come with the magazine, so it's a separate thing.
Is that called Hero Collector?
Yeah, the Hero Collector line.
Okay,
that's the ones that come with the magazine, and then the normal ones that come in the box are all die cast.
Well, they did come in a box with the magazine.
No, I mean they just come in a box.
Yeah, but the box was shoved in a magazine, and then it was not shrink wrapped, and then it was put inside another bag.
That's the plastic ones. The die cast metal ones come in boxes about this big. At just like
I know what you're saying. These also were in a box, and then the box was put in with a magazine, and then that magazine was sealed in a bag.
It's not the same thing.
Well, it's called the Eagle Moss.
It's not the same thing. It's
I know. I'm just saying they also came in a box.
Fleet. Yeah,
they weren't loosely in here.
I've seen hundreds of these. My comic book store has them all on a wall.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, they have DC ones. They have Harry Potter ones. They have Battlestar Galactica, Trek, and they all come with a magazine. They have Batman 66 ones. And they all come with a little magazine, but that's not the $59 ones. Those are the $30 ones that are plastic.
Yeah, like I said, I got them in a bag for $7 Canadian.
Yeah,
because I thought I could, flip them for $10 a piece or whatever.
Yeah.
Then I looked; some of them sell for $30 and $40 a piece. So, but they don't have the stands. Ones, so that makes them worthless because they don't have stands to me.
Well, not necessarily worthless. You just put them on and say it doesn't have a stand.
I'll let someone else do it. I can't be bothered. If it doesn't interest me, I have no desire to try and flip stuff like that. I like watching all the guys on YouTube, the flea market and garage sale hunters every day of the week. It's entertaining. I like their point of views on some things, and some things I don't know why they do it. Like, I talked about this with my buddy the other day. Like, I watch these guys; they always go and they buy these running shoes from Value Village. Oh, we have these Value $4.99.
Yeah,
I sold them on eBay for $40 or whatever. Nobody's buying used running shoes on eBay for $40. Like,
sure they are.
Why?
Huge collectible.
But they're not collectible shoes. They're not Air Jordans. They're just shoes that don't have a hole in them.
They're not collectible to you, is what you're saying.
No, they're not actual collectible shoes. They're just selling them.
If somebody bought them, somebody wants them for $40. They might collect all, you never know. People collect weird stuff. Look at my collection. How eclectic my collection is.
The shoes is the one weird thing
I don't understand shoes at all, because if you're a speculator and you're buying, say, Air Jordans or whatever, do you buy them in your size, or do you buy them in the most common male size of shoe?
Yeah, no doubt, eh? Isn't that crazy to even I wouldn't even imagine buying an Air Jordan not in my size.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I couldn't even fathom it.
$500 shoe. I wear size 13 and I'm buying a size 10 because
it looks cool on the shelf.
Here.
I get it. I get the shoe fix. I do get it. It's not my
they're
thing.
Pretty. They're just not my thing.
It's not my thing, but I do get it. Yeah.
I don't get car culture.
Same with these. Like they're cool. I like spaceships, but the Star Trek is not my jam.
Yeah.
But then there's Ahsoka. I don't get her. I don't know why people like her.
Ahsoka?
Right, Joey? Right, Joey?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Joey, what's up?
I'm just polishing my. It's actually, they had some black marks I didn't think were ever coming off, and I just got. I saw these videos. This is a little Scotch-Brite, and you just go softly in one direction. Where the little mark is.
Hmm. I haven't seen, Joey. Did you hit 10,000 yet? You've had an extra 3 days.
He's got 1 million, doesn't he?
I don't know. I love that he's popping up so fast, because his quality of his videos is so good.
Yeah, he's done very well for his YouTube for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, if I had even 1/10 of the production value.
He's learned a lot from you, Chris, and from the other guys.
Learned what not to do.
Well, that's learning. Yeah. It's all part of learning.
Oh, let's see what's in this one.
Uh-oh.
I lost my knife.
Yeah, I got no pickups because I'm not allowed to go because I got the damn flu.
Oh, you got the COVID or just the flu?
Well, isn't the COVID the flu? Yeah, I tested positive.
Flu, but with COVID,
I tested positive for something.
If I have a cold or the flu, I'm going to work.
And at the event where I got it, other people are already testing negative. I'm like, well, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
Joey says he collects Ahsoka just to piss me off. I wish I could tell you what figures I designed for Gentle Giant.
What in the hell is taking them so long?
I don't know, man. They released a couple of figures that I worked on the card back.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
And that was the Imperial Commander, or?
Yeah, I did some editing on the back. I didn't design it. I changed some copy, and there's a couple of upcoming figures that I selected the card back photo and I sent it to him, and he's like, "Hey, where'd you get that photo?" I'm like, "Oh, I got my ways." He was actually surprised that I found the photo I found. He's like, "We got to send this in for approval. Like, we don't know where you got this photo," because he sent me a bunch of photos to use and said which one works best and see where you got to Photoshop in some background or whatnot. And I found one on my own computer, and it was approved.
Oops. This is from a toy store out in my hometown in Kansas, and
these are definitely not Microsheen's, Gap. I saw the boxes at the store where I bought them. They were Eagle Moss. They had boxed ones they were selling for $7.99 each. I thought that was too much, so I passed on them. But I did buy 3 bags that were $7.99 a bag, and each bag had like a dozen of these in it. But I didn't notice that they didn't have the little clear stands to display them all. But
that sucks.
That's how I know they're Eagle Moss, because I saw the boxes right beside these ones. Because our Value Village is a retail company owned by Walmart, and they're for profit. So you don't get deals on stuff there unless you swap the price tags.
So this is a
that's rad.
Bump and Racer. had this forever ago. He got it in the store the other day. He was like, do you want this? I was like, hell
Is
yeah.
it on? Are they on marbles? That one?
Huh?
Or like ball
So
bearings?
you turn their heads and they run. It's got a little motor in each of the cars.
Oh, okay.
But
did you see that little motorcycle thing Mark got? The
yeah.
power toy? Isn't that rad, man? We never had that as a kid that I know of. We had Rebound, where you bounce a marble off a freaking red rubber band. Like, ooh, technology.
Jeez.
And Tinker Toys.
I have to give him crap for sending such a big box.
Do you have any Tinker Toys up there?
No, I think my Tinker Toys, my Lincoln Logs are back here.
Lincoln Logs, okay.
But my thing of Tinker Toys are out in the garage somewhere.
I had a huge bin of Tinker Toys as a kid. It
I
was
got
like my go-to thing when I was bored.
Playmobil. He got a big box of Western playset Playmobil he's sending me.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, for like $30. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Yeah,
So it's got all the figures and horses, and it's got the fort. I was like,
quality toys.
He's like, I don't know if it's complete. I said, I don't care. Send it to me.
I went to this last week or so. We got a toy store here that sells lots of Playmobil. I went to look for the Asterix toys just to see, and no, they don't got them yet.
Yeah.
Just a quick look.
Well, when I talked to the Playmobil rep, they said that if they came to America, they would only be in Canada if they came to North America.
I figured
they weren't gonna. They didn't know if they were going to sell them in the U.S. And I was like, well, what about Amazon? Can't you? I mean, I want to buy them.
They have their own Amazon store, so I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anything that released exclusively to a country yet.
Yeah, they're still talking about, and they said that the Asterix should start hitting Canada. Well, here in the next week or two, they said by the 1st of August.
I'll keep my eye out for you for sure.
So yeah, and I've
There's
got
no vehicles, right? It's probably like little $20, $30 packs.
No.
Or is there a big village set or something?
It's the only way you can get Asterix and Obelix is in the village. It's
gotcha.
$89 or something like that.
So if I see one, grab it for you.
Yeah, I've got a couple people looking for me in England. Mark's looking. My buddy Brian's looking.
So Mark's trying to get free ones. What he's doing.
Well, yeah, that's what he was hoping that he could get them at a discount and he could buy me a set and send them. And that's how I got the contact information so that I could actually get a hold of Playmobil myself and say, I don't want them for free.
There's one of them, yeah.
I want to buy them, and I'll still do reviews of them.
My buddy Matt, he owns the big Toy Trader store out here. So they're the biggest Lego seller in Canada, and they're also the biggest Playmobil seller in Canada. So I guarantee he'll get those. I guarantee. I don't get like a special deal. I got like 10% off, whatever. But I mean, at least he'll probably get them.
There's a store here called the Wizard's Chest, and it's kind of like they're an uppity toy store. You know, they don't carry Star Wars and stuff like that. We carry learning toys. And
yeah, that's this one store I was telling you about. It's called Caboodles or something. It's more educational toys. Yeah. But of course, they got the expensive Lego Playmobil.
Yeah, they still carry Lego
money off that stuff.
and erector sets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Still. It's like that. They might import some. Because I know the guy who is the manager there, and he's a huge Asterix fan. And when I told him about him, he was like, "Oh my god!" I was like,
"Yeah, I remember the big books, the big colorful books in the library."
Oh yeah,
some of the earliest library books I ever remember bringing home was like those Asterix books. I love those.
I've got a couple of them. When I was over in England last time, well, we went over to France, and I picked up a few. They're in French, and you know, I tried to start learning enough basic French to actually be able to read them. But then I've bought the live action movies. I have several of the cartoons. And
yeah, the movies, that's something I haven't seen in a long time, to be honest. I saw you playing a video game once a few weeks back.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
I never got back to that game. I need to get back to that. But yeah, YouTube has them all. Like Asterix versus Cleopatra, Caesar, the 12 Tasks of Asterix, the Britons. I think there's 4 or 5 of the animated movies from the 70s and 80s.
Oh, okay.
And then Voodoo and Amazon actually have 2 or 3 of the live action movies.
Oh no way! I'll have to check.
They're hilarious because they didn't walk away from the books. They didn't reinvent anything. It's like watching the animated shows in live action. It's still got the same cartoony sounds, and when they punch people, they go up in the air, and
Yeah.
clothes all fall off. And
I'm sure I've seen it if it would have ever been on like, TV or a video rental back in the day.
What was the fat French dude's name? Gerard Depardieu.
Gerard Depardieu, yeah.
Yeah, he plays Obelix.
No way, really?
Yeah, he's great. He's hilarious.
I wonder if I've ever seen that.
Yeah. I'd play you a clip, but I don't want to get
Gerard Depardieu.
Canadian sweatered.
Yeah, that guy's a big nose guy, right? Big nose actor.
Yeah. He looks. I mean, let me see.
He's French too, so that fits.
Yeah, he's
right?
French too. Let's see,
I have to look that up. So was that early 80s? 80.
Asterix and Obelix.
Okay, buddy, you can't be on me.
Let's see. The Asterix and Obelix live action film started in 1999
Holy shit.
with Obelix and Asterix, and there's versus Mission Cleopatra, the Olympic Games, and Asterix and Obelix God Save Britain was in 2022.
So there's 4 movies?
It looks like there's a new one coming.
Oh my god. Wow, I guess it's still a
in
huge
2023.
property. A lot of people in France.
Yeah. Let's see here. And I need this button and this button. Doop. It is so tiresome. There you go. Okay, can you see it?
Yep. Oh my god, that looks awesome.
Doesn't he look just like Obelix?
Does it have the little dog too?
Yep. Dogmatics is in there.
Oh wow, that looks pretty epic.
I mean, it's pretty darn cool. I don't know,
Like it's not Lord of the Rings budget, but they got they got the feel.
but what's nice is you don't need it. It's just like the cartoons, and here's
Oh my god, I've never seen any of these. I just know the cartoons.
Yeah.
Okay, Jesus Christ, cat. I can't believe that's Gerard Depardieu,
I know.
the actor. Like I think he won like awards and shit for acting.
He's an Academy Award winning actor.
Hey, so 2 of my favorite shows got a bunch of Emmy nob. Peacemaker.
Yeah.
And Better Call Saul.
I don't get why. Oops. Almost hit the wrong damn button. It's not like it's real TV.
What's
but
that?
It's it's all streaming services.
But they're not gonna. They can't
show.
compete. They can't compete with like Better Call Saul. And
Why
that's
not?
not a streaming. Well, I guess
Can't
everything's a
nominate?
streaming service now.
You can't nominate somebody from a comedy from NBC.
Fuck, bear with me. Get the fuck out. My cat likes to eat crap it's not supposed to eat, so I have to beat it every once in a while. No, I mean like I guess every Emmy nominated thing is from a streaming service now because
Well, yeah, but why does
no more cable.
why does everybody calls Saul or like Saul or whatever? Why do they get 3 nominations in the same category?
Dude, that's probably that's probably one of the best
Or
shows
Succession?
ever put on.
Never
television.
even heard of that show. It's got like 20 nominations.
Oh yeah, I know. I haven't watched that show.
I don't know what that show is either. Or there's another one, The White Lotus or something like that. No clue what that is because it's on HBO. Don't know, don't care.
I don't have the
So,
HBO.
What they're making is if you don't have the streaming services, you won't know the shows that are on the Emmys. So why would you watch the Emmys?
I don't.
Ted Lasso. I mean, what?
Yeah.
I know people think it's funny and all, but does it need to have 20 some nominations and be, 3 actors in the same category nominated? But
Yeah, no, it's a big silly political game. I'm just
sorry, SpongeBob, I didn't see you
huge
down there.
fan of Better Call
We
Saul.
were talking. Did you
What's
grab
that?
some of your Funkos?
No.
This looks funny looking at SpongeBob.
But so yeah, I don't know. It's just, I mean, and Stranger Things got 1 nomination and some stuff for visual effects.
Yeah.
What was the cutoff date? Because that,
I think their nomination might have been from last season too. I don't know.
There wasn't a
I don't
last.
know the rules.
Stranger Things hasn't been on in 3 years.
Oh, is that what? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
the first half of this season started 6 months ago, didn't it?
no, it started May 27th.
And then didn't they take a 3-month break and then?
Oh, they took a 2-week break, and then the last of it aired.
Oh, it was just a couple weeks. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like Better Call Saul, it literally took like a COVID break. Oh,
Yeah.
COVID. And then they released the first half of this season. And then they had a break. They took another break, like I think 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Longer than and then they just started just last week, the second half of the finale. And it's
Maybe
freaking
they
brilliant,
changed
man,
the rules because of
the
COVID.
writing on this show, like we all talked about the Kenobi show and how it can't ruin canon, like all the little tidbits, little things like that. This show is like doing this on purpose, like meshing up to Breaking Bad, like on purpose. It's like the same guy wrote it, so no one can complain about nothing. It can only go whatever way he wants it to go, and everyone has to just like it or take it as it is. But that's what I like about this show so much better than the Breaking Bad is it literally is the same freaking characters like 10 years later. Not 10 years later in life, but I mean in real life right now it's 10 years after that show and they're revisiting the exact same storyline and characters, and it's freaking brilliant, man. I can't brag about that show enough.
I thought they said Better Call Saul was a prequel. That's how they're having
it is, but I mean it was made so many years later with all the same actors and characters and some of them have died and not died, and it's freaking just brilliant, man. Like because you kind of know who's not going to die, right?
Yeah.
Much like Kenobi, we know him and Vader don't die, so this is
the only person we had to say they're probably going to die is Reva, because she was really the only new character on the show
until they go to the alternate universe.
Yeah, until they got the Reva show going. So we'll see how that ends up. But Kenobi got a whole bunch of nominations too.
Yeah, Boba got a couple. Mando, and I believe Kenobi did too, right?
Yeah.
I wonder how many Marvel Disney shows got, if any did.
I
did like Hawkeye. I hope it gets a little bit of love.
I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, it would have only been in technical categories and costume design and stuff like that. It wasn't. None of them got anything for acting.
So this Miss Marvel show now it's going to lead into the Marvels the movie, or is it the Marvels a TV series?
No, Marvels is a movie at the moment.
So that'll have 3 Marvel ladies.
Yes.
I'm not less interested in that movie because of this series, because of how it ended up. It was pretty cool. But what's the next Disney Plus series for Marvel then? I think it might be Daredevil, the way they're marketing. I don't know.
No, they haven't even started shooting that yet.
No, I would think they haven't.
It's Secret. Is it a Secret Invasion?
Oh yeah, because they were making that in the UK just over the last year.
I think that's the next one.
You might be right. There's nothing.
If it's not an animated one, then I think that's the next live action one.
Guardians Holiday.
Yeah, that's coming too. Yeah.
There's a new show coming to Netflix.
Which one?
There's a new show coming to Netflix.
For Marvel?
No, for a TV show that's coming to Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Can I share my screen to show the video I found?
No, we don't show videos.
Oh, there you go.
Because I don't want to get copyright striked. 'Cause we did that. We made that mistake last week on John's stream. The
Oh, what happened?
Canadians came for him
For my
for your sweater video.
no, really?
They didn't give him a strike. They gave him a
claim.
warning, and they said the Canadian Broadcasting, National Broadcasting, whatever Canada was going to take all the money from this.
Oh, so a claim.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like stepping on it. That's nothing. You can get 300 billion claims and you're fine.
Yeah, I'm actually monetized and actually trying to make some money. My channel loses money every month because of having StreamYard, so I don't want to lose money just
No, I hear you.
to show a clip, but because I actually have a community strike, and I'm not going to get another one because those don't go away.
Was it for a pre-recorded video or a live?
It's for a live stream.
Oh, interesting.
And I showed just a few seconds too much of a WandaVision episode.
Oh, okay.
They shut my stream down, gave me a strike, and that was that.
How long ago was that? A while ago, I gotta say.
Yeah, it was the last episode, so well over a year ago or so, because it was the last episode of WandaVision.
Wow, interesting. Usually with the live stream, they don't catch them, but if you, on the replay, three days later, if it's an extended, minute or whatever, you usually it's just a claim. I've never heard of a strike for that.
Yeah, and since it only runs for like 90 days, but nope, it does not disappear from your account.
That's why I did some research before I did a reaction to watching a trailer.
Yeah, because
you're fully allowed to do that, and if you ever get a claim or a strike for that, you say no, you're wrong, and you win. It's because it's like robots that do it, right?
Yeah, I have one. That's why I took all those down, because I did reactions to several trailers, and every one of them Sony tagged me for or Disney tagged me for, and I went and said this is use. It's even in the description about how you can use it for fair use, and they're like, no, claim done. Oh. Like, all right.
Do you guys collect Funko Pops?
I do. I have about 4,000 of them.
Can I show the Funko Pop I want to get?
Sure. What do you got? Oh, he's right. She-Hulk's next. Yo Yabba Gabba. I had that whole series and then sold him.
What's he from? Cartoon?
Yo Yabba Gabba. It's a kid's show, but those are fairly expensive still, aren't they?
So they are. What I found was for like $50.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive for
children's shows. Funko Pop.
Yeah, it was a PBS Nickelodeon show.
Yeah, it was Nick Jr.
That's it.
I think my favorite is my Mr. T Funkos.
Oh yeah.
My favorite are my SpongeBob Funko Pops. If you can't tell by my photo.
SpongeBob, yeah.
I've got half the SpongeBobs.
I have the Pride SpongeBob and the Imagination SpongeBob.
I have a bunch of Mandalorian Funko Pops too. They made some pretty good ones.
Yeah, most of my collection is probably Disney and Star Wars, though. I would suppose
they make so many, though. It's
that's almost why I had to give up.
It's almost laughable how many different products they've made over.
Well, not just the license.
10 years.
This isn't even a newer one. This is number 1,166 of the Disney Funkos.
Insane.
So it's nuts.
And there's some we never even see. Like you're a Funko guy.
Are limited to like 35 or 75 for the San Diego Comic-Con and stuff.
Like you're a Funko fan and collector, both of you, I think. I bet you there's Funkos you have not even seen pictures of. Like that you didn't know. Oh my God, they made a back row seat guy from that chewing gum commercial. I
do randomly run into stuff like I don't know any of the anime stuff, and they're pumping anime stuff out now, and I don't know any of those characters. Well, I don't even know the shows they're from.
I want to get the Cartoon Network Funko Pops.
Yeah, the Cartoon Network ones were awesome. I bought all those.
I wanted to get the Courage the Cowardly Dog one.
Yeah, that was a good one. I want them to do Ed, Ed, and Eddie. That would be cool.
I like the old ones, like I think Chris, the old ones that might be like a mascot for a cereal or
The ad
a
icons.
hamburger company, you know, like
Yeah.
McDonald's guys, and
I love the ad icons. I have several hundred of those.
that's where they kind of got their start, right? Doing that big boy burger guy.
Yeah,
Their
they
first
started
bobblehead.
doing bobbleheads was what they did first, and Big Boy was their bigger, and then they moved
Just
into
brilliant. I think
sports and
those guys,
Hanna-Barbera.
the guy that started that up, just had a brilliant idea, and now the guy who bought it from him is just counting the money every day, just counting money. Cha-ching.
Yep.
But good on them, man.
They can still dump stuff out, and people will pick it up. I mean, I still run into ones I buy. Not very often.
Everywhere, right?
No.
Everywhere. Every grocery store has them.
Well, there's like 7-Eleven has a new set. There's 4 different Slurpee ones.
That's incredible.
That people are running all over every city at 7-Eleven.
I have a new item to show.
Yeah.
I have a new item to show.
Oh, Groot.
Yeah, and then they do plush stuff, and then they do 20-inch versions of Groot, and
Oh, is that a Funko plush?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Funko does. Well, they own Loungefly as well, so all those purses that the girls go nuts over, and those little backpacks.
Yeah, he's done well with that.
Too.
Same with that Ashley Eckstein and her Universe line. She's become quite successful with that. And you know who else? Alyssa Milano has an NFL for women line, and I think she's a billionaire now because of it.
I would love some Herculoids pops. I don't understand because he's never done any, and even the Thundar the Barbarian ones he did, those were limited. I still don't own them because they were con exclusives.
What are the con exclusives this year?
I haven't seen. There's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah,
I haven't really paid
80 of them
yet. There's probably at least
Homer in the Bush one. That one looks pretty
at
fun.
least 60 of them.
Yes, I've seen that one. I've seen the Homer in the Bush one.
Homer in the Bush. I think that's brilliant.
That one's funny.
Oh, I have a plush. I don't know what year it's from.
Yeah.
I have this little Oscar the Grouch plushie.
Oh, he's awesome. They did. There's a company that did
nice.
They did 18 different Sesame Street characters in that.
I think this one's from Sesame Place.
Yeah. That was back when Beanie Babies were the thing, and everything got a beanie version. And then they did those circular those were great because they did Sherlock Hemlock and Guy Smiley and Prairie Dawn. You know, all the old characters they did. Oh, you're a lucky man. There's a couple new Space Ghost ones I would like to get. But now, of course, they moved into those stupid non-fungible token things. There was a whole bunch of new Hanna-Barbera ones that came out today. I couldn't get any of them because you have to buy these token things first, and then you might be lucky enough. It's not only an invisible piece of junk that you keep on your phone, but it's also a mystery mini because once you open the pack, you may or may not get a physical version.
Really?
Yeah.
How is that legal, dude?
I have it's all gambling as far as I'm concerned.
That I'll tell you right now that is not legal in Canada.
Yeah. It
can't be. We do actually have laws. Like little kids can't go buy scratcher tickets.
Yeah.
It's a law here. I don't think it's a law in the States, is it?
I don't think kids can buy scratcher tickets. I mean, we do have machines that you just put money in and it spits them out. But like,
could a kid go put $1 in those machines or $10?
Yeah, I mean, kids can't go to Vegas and gamble. They're not even supposed to be on the floor.
True. But that's why I don't like blind bags. I think it's a scam, and I think when it's catered towards children, it becomes an illegal scam.
Well, and then of course every package is marked adult collector.
Yeah, but $4.
So that's how they get around it.
Figures are not made for adults.
That's the way that's the way NECA gets around that their figures break constantly, as it clearly says on it. It's
Don't play with them. They're not for kids.
They're not for kids. You're not supposed to play with them. Don't take them out of the box.
They're choking.
They're
hazard.
choking hazard. Yeah.
I'm gonna say right now, I had never choked on a toy as a kid
No.
Either.
or
I've
an
never
adult.
choked.
or an adult.
I've never
All-
choked on a toy.
All three of those, one man, I want. I want that Unicron. The Serpentor looks cool. I don't know
But
about
I
the Laser
guarantee
Light.
you, I've chewed on a few feet of toys when I was a kid.
Well, hell, we had lead paint in our.
That's
and
why we all got
walls.
this beautiful hair
Yeah.
now.
I mean,
All
we
those
played with
toys.
lawn darts, for goodness sake.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
You know, we were
We
allowed to disappear.
Shaggy carpet where we
Oh,
lose
yeah.
all of our little weapons.
Exactly. And then your mom would vacuum, you'd hear this. No, that's Han's gun. No. That's going to be $100 someday, and my figure will never be complete.
Just how many millions and millions of small little toy weapons and parts got sucked into Hoovers and Electroluxes back in the day? Like just
Well, everything from, the core to G.I. Joe to
yes,
Star Wars
full
to,
figures.
yeah. I mean, until figures got bigger, like the Playmates Turtles and stuff, where they had decent sized weapons.
Yeah, their accessories are big. Yeah,
Yeah, probably everything got sucked up. And then think of how many Legos got sucked up.
or stepped on. That's
Oh,
another. That's a completely different. How many Lego have been stepped on in the history?
That
of
was the
Lego?
only good thing about having shag carpet.
And I just want to confirm something. Legos are not actually produced in China, correct? They're made in
No.
Europe.
I don't think they have. I'm pretty sure they don't have a facility in China yet. They do have an Asian manufacturer, but I
They
think
do.
it might be in Vietnam.
Because I thought it was. Are they from Sweden or?
They're Belgian. They're Dutch.
I thought
So
they did
they're-
everything in their country. From
They're-
documentaries I've seen.
There's a whole bunch of them there. They're opening up a U.S. facility in
Okay.
Virginia.
Because I was wondering how they ever got there's knockoffs,
Mhm.
and then there's the shit that's literally just stolen from the factory,
Yeah.
which is not knockoffs. It's just hot merchandise.
I think
That's Lego has that problem, and that's because I thought they didn't make stuff overseas, but I guess they do. Because the packaging I know is all made overseas, right?
let's see, Denmark, Hungary, Mexico, and most recently Zhangji, China.
Oh, interesting.
And then coming soon in new plants are coming in, a second in Denmark and one in the United States.
Because I'm gonna probably Google this later just for my own educational purposes. I have never seen a Lego package in like Chinese characters or Arabic characters or French or Belgium or I was curious. I would like to now want to look to see
Well, in the
Lego packaging from other
our
countries.
packaging, we have to have trilingual.
Yeah, I thought it was
in Europe,
a
it's
world thing.
Yeah, in Europe, I think it's 9. I want to think it's 9 or so different languages have to be on the packaging.
Isn't that crazy, man?
Yeah, I think it has to be English, French, German, Swedish, Italian, Russian, maybe Romanian. I want to think it's 9 languages. That's why their packaging sucks. I mean, our
Which is
packaging,
weird because 20 years ago they probably only had one language on it, right?
yeah. So we have our trilingual, and then I don't know. I don't think I have anything from Europe.
So
But-
I will personally take the blame for one language on that box, but I
Here you
can't take
go.
the blame for the other language.
So this has European packaging. This is Thor: Love and Thunder. So it has the complete European packaging. So it's got 4 or 5 on the front.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
Then down here, every one of those highlighted things is a completely different language.
Yeah.
And then down at the bottom is Greek. And there's, you can see down there. And it's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19 different languages in that little bubble.
Yeah, I think the same with this one too at the bottom of the
I think Hasbro did it. So basically, this is universal packaging now.
yes.
So then you don't have to, redo it. Yeah.
I guess it's smart. One
Yeah.
package for the whole world.
I wonder if let me see about the Marvels. Oops. Oh yeah. Yep. Even the Marvel retros, that entire bottom is all in every different language in the world.
What's cool about that card back though is at least they still have the little bio and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I got that one here too.
And the bio,
it's almost like that GI Joe kind of character card, right?
Yep.
So they still have all that language, but they managed to fit in some cool art. So what pisses me off is these card backs are complete garbage.
Yep.
These are supposed to be the same. You know what I mean? Kind of the same series of retro.
Yeah.
Look,
I mean, at
same
least
guy even designed them. Like, why are you so?
Yeah. I don't know. I wish they put the whole whatever series it is. I want them on the back of the card.
The sell sheet.
Yeah.
Collect all 6.
Yeah. I mean, if
I collect Pokemon cards.
Kenner by King, that's what I want it to look like. I want that.
Oh, his backs are beautiful.
And I want a couple vehicles. And he doesn't do them. Of course, these aren't right because you have to have trilingual.
Yeah, where's the French and the Spanish, Mark? Come on.
Come on, dude.
Tell him to get on it. Although he probably has he'll do any language you want.
I have a rare Pokemon card.
What you got?
I have Flying Pikachu. The very rare Flying Pikachu.
Pikachu flies now? I did not know.
He's just strapped to like a ton of balloons.
Oh. The only Pokemon that matters is Psyduck. There should only be Psyduck, and that should be the only one.
What's a Pokemon?
I don't even know how many of those there are now. I think there's almost 700.
The last time I know there was 150.
Well, that was the first 2 waves, but they've been making them for the past, 20 years. Keep adding new Pokemon, adding new islands. One day I will go look for those Thundar Pops. I have not looked for them in a while.
I have an Arthur Funko Pop.
It is very educational.
That is true.
I'm not going to lie. I do not read all the other languages.
Well, that's
my pleasure.
You know what this is? That's a Rosetta Stone right there. Because it tells you right on top, warning, small parts. Attention, press pieces. Achtung. You can learn whatever small pieces means in all those different languages. You're absolutely right.
I don't read it because it's too small. That's my reasoning.
Yeah, that's my reasoning because I'm doing it right now. I can't read any of this.
It is so small, man. It's like
I need
3
new glasses.
But even like I bought some Advil a couple weeks ago, and just for fun, I'm like, can you take more than 3 in a day or whatever, right? I couldn't freaking read it, man. I had to like take a picture with my phone
and then blow it up.
Oh, it was like, because again, 38 different languages on this little 3-inch squared bottle. I'm like, Jesus, Murphy, man, like, is this? They're joking, right?
Yeah, and see here, you're right. The bubble is all recycled plastic. So this entire thing is recycled, except maybe the figure. Because all it says is the card back and the tray are all are recyclable.
Like that. If Hasbro just sold us the cardboard and the plastic bubble, they'd be doing better for the environment than selling us the toys.
It's true. That is true.
So I don't think the bubbles are going anywhere anyway.
Not on single figures. I mean, on those kind of deluxe ones like that Dark Trooper, I actually like that packaging because it takes the figure and it uses the old Kenner style action figure pictures.
Yeah.
I hate the new Marvel Legends stuff because it's just a picture from the comic book. It's not even a picture of the toy.
And soon, like the GI Joes will be like that too. It'll just be not being able to. Well, I just got that Boba Fett one.
Yeah.
The 375 one.
Yeah. See, I like that packaging.
It is neat, but like it's not that neat. Like I don't want to see the whole line go like this,
No, they won't for individual
and
figures.
then it's not neat anymore.
Yeah.
It's also a little smaller than oh no, it's the exact same size.
Yeah.
I saw someone do a YouTube video and it was smaller. It's literally 6x9. So I do like that about it, is that it's the same size. So
Yeah.
you're not like killing your display really.
Yeah, it's all the same look.
But what we're gonna see more of, Chris, is 2-packs.
Yeah.
Deluxe with an extra helmet. You know what I mean? Like so they can get away with this packaging. And I get it. I
$30
understand. Like, I'm a packaging nut, so as long as it looks good, which the Marvel Legends new packaging doesn't look so good. As long
And
as
it'll
it
take
looks
some
good,
time because I really don't like the new Transformers packaging at all.
I found out the rarest, most valuable Funko Pop.
Yeah. Let me see.
It's Dumbo with clown face and gold for $2,500.
Yeah, that one's very expensive.
Dumbo.
Yeah, Dumbo with his clown face. So
Okay.
It was a limited edition one.
All right, I'll remember that. I'll always remember to keep my eye open.
And for my most expensive Funko is not actually a Funko. It's Funko in Reaction did a set of the Golden Girls figures, and that goes through the roof. I have a few Funkos that are worth $1,000 or so, but that thing's like the most expensive thing I own.
Oh, the 3-pack?
Yeah, it's a 4-pack of them, and
the reaction figures, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm always hunting for that too because I want that for some reason. I have the Married to Children one.
Yep, I got that.
That was hilarious.
Of course it is. I mean, how could you not? Who in their right mind makes a Married with Children action figure?
I want more of that stuff.
I've seen that show.
Yeah, it shows hilarious. I wish they would have done a secondary set so that I could get Al and his football jersey.
For sure.
And then they could have put Bud in one of his stupid outfits when he was like a Grandmaster B.
Yeah.
And then put Kelly in something and then just change, the outfit.
Didn't the guy in Married Children go on Modern Family?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yep. And they're still trying to get a new version of the show going. Called Married to Grandchildren.
Many hours of Married to Children in my life.
Oh yeah. Randomly, I just started over and hit play.
Why not?
I get like 8 or 9 episodes in, and I'm like, that'll fill me for a month or two.
I'll see some compilations on YouTube every once in a while, and then you go down a little bit of a rabbit hole, right?
Yeah.
All of Al Bundy's best scenes about politics, and then it's something else, and then it's something else.
Or you get a whole bunch of Zoomers who have never seen the show, and it's like, this person reacts to Al's best insults.
I saw one of those the other day. It was
they're like, just get on TV. I'm like, oh, please, honey, go back and watch some Sanford and Son or the Jeffersons or All in the Family, and then you'll wonder how things got on TV.
Brilliant. Did you ever see just a couple of years ago? They did a reenactment live of an All in the Family show and a Jefferson show with Woody Harrelson and stuff. Oh, it was brilliant, man.
Yeah.
That guy just died recently, I think. The guy who created all those shows.
Yeah, Norman Lear. Well, the guy who stole all those shows, yeah. He was very good at adapting shows from Europe.
Well, I know the Three's Company was adapted from.
So was the Jeffersons and Sanford and Son and All in the Family. They were all adapted from shows in the UK.
Man About the House.
Yeah.
That was literally word for word the same show.
Well, and Steptoe and Son became Sanford and Son.
Oh, no way. Okay.
And some of it they kept. What was good is he was a good writer, so he was able to take those scripts and de-Britishify them and make them work for somebody who lives in Watts in California. And then All in the Family was called. Is that One Foot in the Grave?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that sounds
something
right.
Like that. And then he took some of the concepts, but then he rewrote them. And then, of course, they all lasted, 300 episodes longer than anything in Europe.
Yeah, yeah. No, there's what was the one I was just thinking of? Oh, The Office turned out to be even more successful than the original ever was, right? Like,
And then when you talk to people, they're like, "Well, I didn't really care for a lot of the first season." Well, that's because the first season was almost an exact
it
duplicate.
was, yeah.
Of
I
the
actually went and watched the British one, the first season, to see how the same it was, and I was blown away, man. Like, even like the set design and like the colors of their jackets and shit, like it was all the same. It was pretty interesting.
And then once they started making it more American, like an American Office, that's when it really took off.
Yeah, and it started getting actually really funny, right?
Yeah.
I've seen the Britain Office.
The British Office is pretty funny.
It's very funny. The actors are good.
Ricky Gervais was pretty good in that. Yeah, JT, you're right. Steptoe and Son was just a superb show. Just so good.
I'll have to look that one up. Was there any black people in that one?
No, it was an old white guy and his son. It's exactly the same as our version, except it's white people who live in a kind of slummy area in England.
That's Red Fox, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was a brilliant show too. All in the Family, I remember watching with the family. Like, I don't remember what. Yeah, we must have watched it together because as kids, we didn't just, All in the Family's on. So we were watching it because mom and dad were watching it, right?
Yeah, you would have been watching it at about 7:00 your time.
Yeah.
And, there's, you miss, and, going back to our weird conversation about the Emmys, maybe it's just because normal television sucks.
It's not what it was. You remember growing up on Thursdays, you'd watch like Family Ties, Cheers, and Night Court and the Cosby Show, something like that, all in that order.
Night Court's coming back.
Yeah, and who's the girl as the judge?
What's her name from Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
So it looks interesting.
I'll give it a try.
Didn't someone on Big Bang Theory go on Jeopardy?
Yes. Yep.
Oh wow.
She's a guest host randomly on it.
Oh, that's right.
But they got John Lithgow to come back. Not John Lithgow.
Well, the main, I know you mean Dan.
They got, and I really hope he's not still a DA. He should be a mayor or something by now.
Assistant DA, I think.
Yeah, he should be DA, and he should have an assistant, and he should just wander in every so often.
Be the mayor,
Yeah, ever since Harry died, he's kind of taken her under his wing, sort of, and kind of watched after her.
Is she Harry's daughter in the show?
Yeah.
Or some kind of play like that?
She's Harry's daughter. I don't know if Marky Post is coming back. I don't know if
Bull
is
Shannon
coming back.
He's still alive because I've seen him in a movie recently.
Yep, they're still alive, so we'll see. That is true. I did, in fact, like the Jeffersons much better than All in the Family.
Very clever show.
Yeah, just like I liked Mork and Mindy much better than Happy Days. And I like Happy Days much more than I like the show it was spun off of.
And Laverne and Shirley.
Well, people.
And
there's
Joni
a
Loves
question
Chachi.
What's the television series that has the most spin-offs? And it's actually Love American Style. Because the show Love American Style, there's actually an episode that is Happy Days. And so Happy Days got spun off from that. Joni Loves Chachi got spun off. Mork and Mindy got spun off.
Yep.
And
Laverne and Shirley.
Shirley got spun off. Al's Place got spun off.
That's Arnold's. Yeah.
There's Arnold's. There's three. There's a Mork and Mindy, Happy Days, and a Fonzie and a Laverne and Shirley cartoons.
Oh, the Happy Days cartoon was brilliant.
Yeah. And
remember
so
Fonzie had a dog.
Yeah, you got all these weird. Yeah, Fonzie had a dog because everybody had to have a dog. Scooby Doo's there.
Dog had a leather jacket though, a brown leather jacket. I can't remember the dog's name.
So yeah, it's actually one of the shows that has the most spin-offs is Love America.
I totally believe it. That's cool. I loved Happy Days as a kid.
I liked it. It was a fun show. There wasn't a lot of, you go back and you watch them, there's no stakes. It's like
No, just all
good.
fun, right?
There's no chance at all that Fonzie's gonna
Always.
die.
No, always a happy ending.
Yeah,
Except for that one where he had to jump the shark.
Yeah, you jumped. Even when Fonzie was going to jump the shark, you knew they weren't going to
Cliffhanger.
fire him. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I totally remember the Happy Days cartoon series. Didn't they fly around a spaceship?
Yes, yeah, there was actually a spaceship.
And what's the dog's name? Because it would talk like, "Hey, Ronzi."
Well, it was when Laverne and Shirley joined the army. I was like, what? What is that
Laverne and
about?
Shirley was Lenny and Squiggy.
Yeah, JT, we were talking about that. Can you remember the Fonzie's dog's name?
I'm gonna guess Ralph.
I loved Night Court. It was a great show. Brent Spiner on that is just too much.
Yeah.
One of the
Mr.
first times
Cool. It was Mr. Cool.
Huh?
I just searched it up on the internet. It says Mr. Cool.
Mr.
Dog's
Cool.
name.
Cool.
From Happy Days, the Happy Days.
Yeah,
cartoon.
See, that's an old cartoon too.
So
We
yeah,
had good
one of
Saturday
the first
morning.
times I met Brent Spiner, I took a lore picture for him to sign because everybody gets data. I wanted lore, and then I also took a picture of him from Night Court.
Oh no
He was
way!
like,
Yeah, because that was his like debut in acting, wasn't it?
He was like, nobody ever asks me to sign stuff from Night Court. I'm like, yeah, but you're hilarious.
Wasn't he like an inbred redneck kind of weirdo guy?
Yeah, just like these Beverly Hillbillies that just wandered into New York accidentally or something.
With his
Well, we don't want to be in
wife.
trouble. You know, and then I never got to, when I met John Aston, I didn't take anything from Night Court because I just wanted Adam's Family stuff. But I really wish I would have gotten him to sign something just so he could say, but I'm feeling much better now.
Did you catch the Munsters trailer this morning?
I did. I'm not sure about it yet.
It was a well done trailer that makes me want to see a little more.
It does, but it's interesting. Did you ever watch the new Munsters?
Yeah, for sure.
Like in the 90s?
Yeah.
It had that same kind of style of film. It was weird. The set design was so weird. Like when they're going to go dating and stuff.
Yeah, it was full. The color was brilliant, right? Like,
oh yeah, I mean it's definitely like that, but I don't know. It just looks weird. It looks cheaply shot for some reason. I don't know if it's just the angles they were using, but they hit every costume. I mean,
yeah, it kind of gave me like,
everything he ever wore,
like Tim Burton, Batman kind of vibes. Like not low budget, but just colorful. Not like Dick Tracy colorful, but yeah, like a Beetlejuice, but not so dark, or Scissorhands, but not so dark, because they're all kind of spooky themes to begin with.
Have you seen the new Chip and Dale movie?
Look great. I hope we see the rest of the family.
I didn't see the Chip and Dale movie. It was okay.
Yeah,
if it didn't have the all the stunt casting, there wouldn't have been anything there. But I did like the whole idea of they got stuff in there by keeping it off model so they couldn't get sued, just like the Chinese companies do to Disney all the time.
Yeah.
I was watching that, I'm like, that's Blaster. How did Hasbro let them use, Sunbow and Marvel let them use it? And I was like, no, wait, he's off model. That's not really Blaster, And even Foghorn Leghorn and stuff like that was in it, it was slightly off model.
Oh, really, eh?
Yeah. Or Randy from South Park, it's just slightly off model in there. And it's like, and at the end, they credit a whole bunch of different companies. But, some of them they don't credit. And it was like, they're just off enough.
Did you watch the Chip and Dale?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was pretty good. I like the little Easter eggs and whatnot.
Well, in the end, I didn't really care for it, but I think it's a great example of how they could continue doing like Who Framed Roger Rabbit movies and stuff now.
Oh, of course. It was
how well all that.
Yeah, it was well done. I liked when they went to the convention, and it was just neat to see other properties in there that you wouldn't expect to see, like He-Man and Skeletor. And,
I remember the Happy Days cartoons.
But Well, guys, I didn't get hardly anything accomplished that I actually wanted to get done, but
That's okay.
I got stuff opened,
Next
so
time.
I can mess with that tomorrow. But
What are you up to this weekend, Big Chris?
I work.
You work
So,
this weekend? Okay.
Yeah, I have tomorrow off.
I'm going to a book club.
Wait, did you have to read a book, or are you going to get a book?
We're all reading the same book. It's only 6 people though.
What are you reading?
Oh, this little book called My Life as a Book.
My Life as a Book?
Yeah.
Cute.
Sounds like a book about a book.
Yeah.
I like books with pictures.
I might have to leave soon because I have to get it out of the house at 5 o'clock for the book club.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, we're getting off here in a sec anyway, so.
Because it's
Well,
11:40 near me. It's
Thanks for dropping
11:40.
in, saying, hey, Rick, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, good to see you, buddy.
And yeah, we'll see. I don't know I don't think anything else is going on most of this weekend. 3 Men and the Monkey Lizard will be on. Taz and them will be on.
I'm not sure if those points of articulation are tomorrow or not.
Yeah, I think they are. I don't know. They were doing it every other week, so they should be on. I know Brandon's not doing anything. He's still doing family stuff. Of course, we'll have Lego on Sunday, and I'm sure Salacious will get on and play video games with John on Saturday at some point.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out. Everybody in the chat,
Cheers,
thanks
everyone.
for hanging out. If you're new here,
Goodbye.
drop a subscribe and a like and pass it on.
I refollowed.
Cool. And somebody else follow Brandon. He's on 666 for subscribers.
Oh,
Somebody go and get him off that.
yeah. Bad number.
Sorry I missed you, Hawk. Thanks for dropping in. So we're out. Till next time, catch you guys on the flip side.